Streaming is on.
All right, so our focus here is just getting organized around our management status updates in regards to money. If we spill a little bit into other things that aren't money, it's fine, but let's make sure we're at least covering the money ones.
Because we don't really have like a overall money management spreadsheet, right?
I don't know, but either way, this is tactical ops. So do we have the list from before? Should we just start with the list that we had from before, or should we take a do list?
The list about the work, you mean?
Yeah, within the proposal, we had a list.
Yeah, I have it. All right, 1 second. Here. Got it. Copying. And pasting.
Okay.
This is the list.
Let me go ahead and well, let's copy it. So we have all these different finances. So I'm going to copy these ones out.
Mm-hmm.
And this is also finances. Yeah. I think that's everything, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is the list that we did.
So we have taxes, current 1099s, W-2.
Mm-hmm.
And we can note here that next is.
Yeah.
Do you know what the next taxes are?
After the 1099s?
Okay. Yeah.
Should be the partnership taxes. Let me check. Partnership, individual. Yeah. Then we have corporate and trust and non-profit.
Accounting calculations and verify executive status updates. So who's doing the accounting? This is being monthly accounting, right? So who's doing that one?
I mean, that's tactical ops. No, that's not nothing to do. No, I'm doing the work. Yeah, but this is a management role work. Yeah, so I'm gonna put myself because we just do a status update.
So we don't know who's gonna do that.
I'm doing that. Yeah, I'm doing it. I put myself in. Can you see me? Because maybe
I'm at the bottom here, so I was just kind of taking all of this and just getting rid of it. So I don't know if you want to just do all of them, but it's like I was just focusing here on the finance ones, you know?
Oh, correct. Yeah, sure. Mm-hmm. Accounting. So Alberto.
And also I'm going to move this over to here. Details. Who's managing?
Okay, so this for sure. I mean, this I'm the only one doing the accounting. Bills. I mean, Joyce says she stepped out to take it, but I mean, I did the vacation the other day. There is need to be updating the monthly budget process. I don't know. Payroll. I'm definitely managing payroll. The manager for payroll. Admin fees, team, CCC.
Okay, so when's the due date? prevent upfront pay stop?
It's 72 hours before new moon. So, wait, let me see here. I have this tactical ops worker guidelines here. All right, let me check quickly here. So the exact deadline is work status update is Monday, February 20th. Up from paste.
So that's the deadline, is Monday, February 20th?
Work status update.
So that's the deadline, Monday, February 20th?
No. It's the 17th. I think I made a mistake here, right?
So it's Friday, February 17th?
Yeah, February 17th. Because February 20th is the new moon.
Right, I'll put February 17th. Okay. So what is today? Today's the 7th. So that gives 10 days. About 10 days.
10 days, yeah.
So why don't we get some updates and details here?
All right, so
for example, the bills is not happening, right? There's nothing happening on the bills. Did training, but no work moving. Oh, actually, you did that little bit on the bills.
I did verification.
You did the first.
Verification.
Did the first verification that bills paid. So that's a good start. And this was obviously you, Alberto. So it seems like that you would be putting you there, Alberto and team.
Then we have here the deadline for the accounting is, this is the closest one we have, February 13th. From paste up that one, which is the last quarter.
Okay. And so has anything been done on this yet, or?
No, we need to do a work. Nothing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The monthly budget process, we have the...
I would say the 1099s are definitely not in a good status, right? And this is also supposed to be W8s and W9s too, which didn't really happen either.
Yeah, we restarted from scratch.
What did you restart?
We restarted from scratch completely with the 1099s.
Okay, but are you skipping the W8s and W9s?
No, absolutely not.
You're not.
No,
okay.
Absolutely. But they're gonna be. They're gonna be. We're gonna ask for them, and we're gonna do that under the entity, right? So we just restarted today with the setup with ASCOP. So the next step is the list of individual and people, and then the step after will be. I mean, maybe in the list there's also the part of the list is also getting the W9 and W8s.
I think those are different processes, but you might want to kind of skip ahead and make sure we actually get the work done by the deadline. So for this one, obviously we need a timeline, right?
Yeah, I mean, by doing them electronically, we have the deadline is the 31st of March. I mean, it's not that we skip. I mean, we skip W8 and W9s, but since we are organizing everything by entity, the process of the W8 and W9s will be incorporated into the entity process.
No, that's not correct.
Yeah, because today we have a general. Today we have a general. It was 1099, 1099, W8 and W9s tax process. I don't remember something it's called.
So W8s and W9s is done slightly differently, and that's why it's done in November and December.
Yeah, should have been done in November, December, absolutely.
Right, but
you should already have them when you do the list. Yeah, when you do the list for the 1099s, you should already have all the W8s and W9s.
Yeah, so the 1099s is a separate process from the W8s and W9s.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, taking note. We need to schedule for this. Do the work.
So, I mean, what I would say is that if you did decide to, right, because remember, most people, I think you might even have 4 taxes categories, to work an hour and a half each week, right? So in the context of the W8s, W9s, you could say, the previous, not completed, skip / not completed. So if you choose to go back and work on it, you can do that, and that would be a separate separate process. Does that make sense?
Yeah, perfect.
So right now we have 3 current taxes priorities. There's the W8s, W9s actually not the top priority. You have the 1099s, right, which is the #1 top priority, and then you've got the partnership / individual taxes and extensions. So all 3 of those can be worked on simultaneously, an hour and a half a week if people want to.
Yeah.
To move it all forward. Yeah. All right. So accounting, check. Updating verification for bills, check. All right. Value distribution. So you have monthly budget process, budget pop review, payroll.
Nothing. Not started. Not started. Budget pop review. Not started. I mean, we did the review last budget, but not for this budget. Payroll. 3 weeks late. Current 164 weeks. Base token. Payroll. Admin fees. Nothing. Nothing. Last verified month is April 2022. I mean, it's not. I mean, this is just for Evergreen. I mean, it's the only sponsorship we have.
That's not true.
It's no. We have other sponsors.
Policy tracking. If we were being hardcore in policy tracking, that is incorrect information. It would be policy tracking.
Yeah,
I don't know why you'd say Evergreen is our only sponsor program, because it's not. It's the only one that has money, but it's not the only program, or the only one that has considerable amounts of money.
It's true.
What is the other program within the sponsorship that has a lot of transactions going on?
SVG for sure.
SVG. All right. So, in other words, yes, right? So, nonprofit budget's not started. So, I mean, I think overall we can see here why we are in such a bad place, because all the work that's being assigned is not happening.
Yeah, absolutely. We're super late on everything. CCC non-profit budget, nothing. I don't know if so. I made a proposal for later. I don't know if so, by email.
So what's going on with payroll?
Payroll. I did the verification. Now there is accounting to do, and it's not happening. I mean, Mamoon promised he would do it during said promise. He said he was going to do it during Zuri today, but he didn't send me anything to review. Or I think I did verification was almost 2 weeks ago, and there was just accounting to do.
So assigned to Stacy. So I need to move forward with it. All right. So I mean, this is definitely a big mess. But I'm glad that we are doing this, and that it definitely, I feel like it's for the first time. It's like we are actually seeing in visually the mess that we're in. It's like we knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was this bad. And like we're actually seeing exactly why everything is just completely dysfunctional and not going anywhere. So again, this is all.
I mean, all right. So
these are all the responsibilities that were assigned to the workers to do the work to get paid for it, right? This is all paid work, right? Is there anything else? Is there anything that's not paid work here? Pretty much all paid work, right? Yeah, this is all paid work. So this is what the workers are being paid to do, and this is the outcome, right? So I think that it's pretty clear what's going on here.
Correct, but all right. So obviously, I know all of this. Like for example, the accounting, right? That is 30 minutes. It happens every time. So yeah, it's red, but I mean, the deadline is 7 days away, and I mean, not so worried about this.
Well, we could also go like this. So
the budget pop review has to happen within the budget process.
Percentage complete, and then percentage from last time. So we're saying that the accounting is 100% last time, and then this time it's currently 0%. Right, so we could see over here, okay, last time we did it 100%, this time we're currently at 0%, but it should be on track, right? So the status of this be, should be on track. So we could say either yellow or green, right? So if we look at the taxes, 1099s, last time we basically did like nothing last time. Yeah. And this is again a year ago. And then currently this time with like 0%, nothing else.
Zero.
1099s last time we did 100%, right?
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, we did 100%. Actually, we don't do the verification. Let's just say 95%. Because we usually skip the verification process, but that's still pretty good. And then this time we are, let's just say 10%, right? Because we've done some work on it, maybe more, maybe 20%.
I need to check about the verification because we did it through that online service.
So for this one, I'm going to say that it's 60% because we skipped USCOB.
Yeah.
And then this time, obviously, we haven't started yet. 0%.
Yeah.
Updating verification for builds. So That started a little bit. So obviously we weren't doing it before, and now we're doing like a little bit. So let's say it's like 25%.
25.
Made a small amount of progress, which is good. Better than before. Monthly budget process. So the monthly budget has been 100%, but we're getting it done extremely late. So I mean, I don't know. Is that really 100%?
No, I wouldn't say we're skipping also. We're skipping the removers. We're skipping a lot of things.
Oh, we're okay. Skipping lots of stuff. Okay, so let's just say 80%, 80%.
We're so late. I don't know. I did some hours of policy tracking because we agreed to skip some work. Otherwise,
Okay. POP budget review. Again, we're just skipping the POP budget review. We're just not doing that. You know?
I mean, we're doing that we are reviewing the POPs. We're updating also the POP verification when in the budget process. We did that. The last two budgets, we did that.
And every single time
we didn't communicate well.
With me and go and review it. You guys don't do it every single time.
Yeah, I mean, last time Mamoon did it, so I'm not sure. That two times ago I did it, yes, and then didn't.
But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact, like the last 3 months, I've asked you guys to not move forward after you do the POP verification so that we can go over it together and verify it. I want to verify as executive, right? Executive verification.
Yeah, executive review verification.
Okay.
Yeah.
Payroll. So payroll last time did not happen, right? We never actually completed it. So let's say it was pretty close to being done, maybe like 60%. And now it's, how much have you think gotten done so far?
I don't know if you count that you can count the base equity is 20%. The other processes are 20 each.
No, we're on the 164-degree west base payroll.
Only the base token payroll.
I don't know. Do you want to do all of it? You can do
all
of it.
No. That's the current payroll we are. So yeah, I would say. I mean, there's the accounting and running. So 70%. But it's been 70% for like 2 weeks, so it's a problem.
It's at 70%. It's been there for 2 weeks. It's just stalled out. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
How could it be further than last time? Like, it can't possibly be further than last time. How about 55%? Last time it was.
Yeah, last time is like 90%. Last time, 90%.
How can it be 90%? Like, if we don't run it, we don't run it. Like, 90% is getting like starting on the liquidity and getting the liquidity started and almost finishing it. Like, obviously we didn't even run it. Like, it can't possibly be green. Anything 75% and above is green. It means it's in good status, right? Okay, yeah. So if you're 75% or above, it means it's in good status, which obviously we're not because we didn't do it. We didn't actually complete the work. Right, admin fees 0, 0, right? We're not doing this. CC nonprofit budget, not that way. Okay, cool. So I think that gives a little bit more of a detail where like you can see the percentage from last time, which might be what you may expect, and then we can see where we currently are.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible. It's just that I don't know.
All right, so I think we're done at this point.
Yeah. You know what I would tell you? Solution. Recruitment.
Yeah. Well, the problem, of course, is the money, but I feel like the money shouldn't stop us from doing our recruitment. Like our recruitment, it isn't required to have money to do recruitment. We should still be doing it. We just aren't doing it. In fact, I think our recruitment should be in our management priorities list. Let's make sure we add that, that we have recruitment in there. So even if we're not doing it, we're still acknowledging that we're not doing it. One step.
Okay. Gonna add it. Yeah. I know, Jay. I mean, I know the situation is very bad. I mean, I'm catching up on it, especially trying to do that work that can bring the team aligned.
Yeah, and I mean, for me, the thing that I get, most concerned about is that, with Joyce, obviously it's not working out. Where it's like, I was trying to talk about Joyce stepping up and like getting involved in much higher level, primary and executive roles and really stepping up, but a lot. And instead, it's gone completely the opposite. Where ever since I brought that up, she seems to be disappearing and going backwards, and getting less involved.
I mean, I don't know. She's not non-present. I mean, no, she's not non-present. She's not doing work.
Yeah, I definitely hope she'll choose to step up. But I mean, I do believe, and I'll say it again, that I feel like if me and you stay focused and get organized, we should be able to do it all. All of this should be able to do ourselves if we just put our minds to it and simplify and step up and make it happen. But we do need to be very, very organized on it, which we're not. So anyways, at least we know what the current status is. The most important thing to improving your situation is to track it. Before we weren't even tracking it. This is the first time we're actually tracking it.
Yeah, I mean, the problems. It's not that we don't know the problems, at least, right? We know the problems, and we're making a lot of progress in identifying them, in correcting them, and also, I mean, the new methodology is definitely going to help on all of that. But the current situation is definitely a mess. Definitely a big mess.
Yes. All right. So, shall we go on to the next topic? Maybe, are we 2 minutes over taking a break? Maybe we just do 5 more minutes and then we take a 10-minute break and then go from there. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
So I would say that our next topic is going to be, or in our last topic will be getting started with the investments.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's just really just getting started, one step at a time. I go over SIM a little, just very. I don't think we're gonna get very far, but we can at least get started a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. So we want to start and take the break later, or we want to take a break now, 10 minutes, then we get to it. What do you want to do? We missed the break again. It's 3 breaks we missed.
Oh no, I want to do just I want to take a break at the bottom of the hour. So take 5 minutes to get started with this. So topic 3, and then we're gonna take a break.
Perfect. Okay.
We could just take a break now. It's fine, and then get started when we get back. But oh, look, we both did it at the same time. That's fine. Yeah. So it's up to you, I guess. I don't really care.
Let's get started. Sure. Let's get started.
Okay, we can at least write it all down on what we're going to be talking about. So we're doing investments. So with the investments, we've got the stocks and the crypto.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're going to be using the SIM, right? The simple investment model.
Mm-hmm.
For the first calculation, right? So first calculation is the percentage stocks to crypto. Second calculation is a breakdown of stocks, right? So stock percentages. And then the third, and then we would actually, buy/sell stocks. Then the third calculation is breakdown of crypto percentages. So for the crypto percentages, we do need to set up the new crypto model for trades, and then we need to maybe do some transfers. Set up, and then buy crypto. Cool. All right. So that's basically our plan.
Okay.
We also are going to want to get started with the, update, move forward with the responsibility organizing.
Right.
That's cool. So there should be a link from the previous responsibility organizing that we were doing.
From the investment session, right?
I don't know, from whatever previous session. I mean, we could start a new one, but I know something exists. So we could hopefully find the link to whatever responsibility organizing you guys were doing for the client work, right? So it's client work. So link to client sheet and link to responsibility organizing. We're going to be updating, working on that. Or if we need to, we can create a new one, right? So
let me see if I can find it.
Missing? Is there anything I'm missing?
I mean, I don't really can give you too much of. I don't really know these calculations, what we want to do exactly. Right. So.
Yeah, well, we're going to go over that in detail one by one. But right now, I just want to get it organized and set up. So let's make sure we have the links and everything, and then when we come back from our break, we can actually go into it.
Yeah, trying to see if no, nothing here. The responsibility organized. All right, during the break, I will check our old notes and see if I can find the responsibility organized. Right.
All right, so let's take a break.
All right. Yeah, 5 minutes.